Well, hi, good evening. As it is evening as I'm recording this, I thought that I would welcome you to Under Blue Skies and I would give you a little bit of a lowdown on what happened in the world that I live in January. And this is going to happen hopefully every month for the rest of the year. To begin with, one of the things that I did in January was I was working on compiling something called the Under Blue Skies workbook. The idea being that I was hopefully going to get it finished and ready to go out on sale within a matter of a few weeks. Well, I didn't appreciate just how complex doing this workbook was, and I am now sort of 9 weeks into it, something like that, and I've just about got it finished, so much so that I was able to send the first copy of a PDF file to the printer and see where he sits as regards cost to produce said book. And it contains all sorts of useful bits and pieces, things like goal planners, weekly planners, bit of space for reflection, talking about what your aims are for the year, about present me and future me, which is something that I found online somewhere and thought, this is a great idea, I'm going to pinch that, so I did. And lots of other useful bits, and it's about 70 odd pages long, which for a first version is quite a lot. So hopefully that will come back with a reasonable, the printer will come back with a reasonable price to produce, and once I know that, then I can offer them out for sale via the blog. So having moved on from the workbook, another thing that I've started is I've started a new poetry book, and this at the moment has about 20 poems in it. It's called Unexpected Consequences. If people are interested, then I'll put a link on to where they can buy the previous ones and what the titles are and all that sort of thing. All you have to do is leave a comment on the page and I'll get back to you with the information that you need. Now, the third thing, and quite a big one for January, was that that's Alison and I, went off to London, and we had 2 or 3 days in London exploring the sights and that sort of thing. We went to Hamleys, which was absolutely brilliant. And for those of you that don't know what Hamleys is, it's a giant toy store. It's absolutely incredible. It's over about 5 floors, and there was people flying drones in there and all sorts of things, and it's just great. I just love it in there. And prior to that, we've been to Harrods, and Harrods, a nice experience to go in there, and I got some nice photographs of some of the displays and that sort of thing. So that was London. Having had, as I say, a couple of nights over there, we then made our way to Stansted Airport, and we went off on our biggest adventure yet, even bigger than the adventure that we had when we went to Bulgaria, and that was that we went to a place called Agadir, which is on the Moroccan coast, so it's like very, very northern tip of the African continent. It was a wonderful experience. We couldn't get over how cheap it was. You felt as if you were absolute millionaires, and basically you got about 40 quid in your pocket, but it was just so cheap. We ate out every single day. We didn't do much excursion wise, we just stayed in Agadir itself. Did a lot of walking. I think in 3 days we covered about 15 miles. It was a great relaxing week, absolutely brilliant, and we came home fully refreshed. And so the final part of this rundown on January is that something else that I've become involved with is I want to say the word school, but unfortunately I can't use the word school because it has various implications for saying that. So what we've called this establishment is called the Exploration Hub. And basically it's a community resource. And as I say, I've been involved with this now from its inception almost about 6 months ago, and I am now the chair of the committee. I'm hoping that as a result of the work that I'm doing there, that there are other things that will be developed for Under Blue Skies. Hence one of the reasons why I got involved with the Exploration Hub, because it's about developing the people, and not necessarily in the ways that I've been working in the past. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that progresses over the next few months. So I think that just about wraps it up. One of the final things is that my theme for the year is clarity. And then, of course, as a spin-off from that, what I was prompted to develop and did last year was a course called Take Off the Mask. And I'm looking at that and going to be hopefully offering that as a one-day workshopy type thing, focused on the gaining clarity in our lives and taking off the masks that we put out to other people and getting to the real nitty-gritty of who we are. So anyway, there we go. That's January in focus. Now, there's a lot to tell you about February as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it interesting. I look forward to speaking to you again very, very soon. Keep your eyes on the wish for today. They're coming thick and fast at the moment. A couple of new posts that have gone up on the blog this week, and I've already written next week's. So I'm ahead of myself at the moment, which is really great. It's a wonderful position to be in. So yeah, as I say, I'll catch you again very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you do have a comment, please leave it in the box. Give it a thumbs up if you can, if you're watching it on YouTube. Big thumbs up. Hopefully, I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Love and light to you all. Bye-bye now.